Alright, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It is your boy Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be coming to you guys with a beautiful tutorial on how to level up your weapons a lot quicker than what everyone else is probably telling you to do. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys showing the love and support. And for those that don't follow my Twitter, if you want first-hand news to everything that I do YouTube related, Twitter's probably the best place to go. Make sure you guys check out my Twitter, Primitive AK, same as my YouTube. But anyways, guys, I got a quick little tutorial on how to level up your weapon faster, not in the invasion game mode, because myself and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably bored out of your mind trying to play invasion over and over and over, especially with almost everybody being in that playlist now. It is stressful, it is annoying. I needed to find another way to level up my weapons, and lo and behold, I actually did find a great method. So without further ado, guys, before we get into the actual tutorial on how this works, I wanted to quickly tell you guys exactly how XP works in this game. So for those that are not aware, weapon XP is not tied to your weapon. Yes, you heard that correctly. Weapon XP is not tied to your weapon. It is tied to whatever you do in the game. So that includes killing enemies, capturing flags, getting assist points. Anything along those lines will count towards your weapon XP as long as you have the weapon in your hands. A lot of people don't know that. They think it's all tied to kills, so they figured, let me go get 100+ kills real quick, which is actually just not the case in this video game. They actually made it a lot easier. So next thing, I'm going to show you guys the best loadout to actually make this work, and then we'll explain my tactic as to what I do to make this work even better. Alright guys, so showcasing you guys what I use in my specific loadout to actually make this class work and get the fastest XP possible. First thing you're going to need to do is actually make sure you obviously have the weapon that you're leveling. That's a no-brainer, obviously. Your tactical, this is where it gets important here. You need to make sure that you have the decoy grenade on. The reason for why we're using the decoy grenade is because this thing actually gives you XP towards your weapon. The reason for that is because when you toss a decoy grenade, if your teammate kills the guy that's in the general direction of the decoy grenade, you'll actually get a decoy assist points. And also, on top of that, if an enemy shoots in the general direction of where your decoy grenade was being thrown, it'll actually give you XP, saying something along the lines of enemy distracted. Even though they probably weren't actually distracted, they were just shooting at an enemy that just so happened to be near your decoy grenade, you'll actually get XP for that. So when you get these things, you're going to want to make sure that you toss them on the edge of, or anywhere in the middle of the map, or wherever you see general enemies on the map. Your lethal obviously doesn't matter. I just like to use the drill charge because it's an anti-camper grenade. Your perk package, this one's pretty important here, right? So there are two options with your perk packages. The first option, obviously, you want to make sure that you have extra tactical. The second one I recommend is battle hardened. People are throwing stuns and flashes like crazy. Any way to mitigate that is definitely going to be a big help. So you want to make sure you have extra tactical. Fast hands is pretty helpful as well because you can throw these decoy grenades a lot quicker, so that will come in handy. Now for your last perk, this one can be a toss-up. Now, personally, I was using Quick Fix because I was sniping a lot, running around with a sniper, and I like to get my health back quicker. However, if you want the most efficient method to getting this done as quickly as possible, you want to make sure you have overclock on, and we're going to explain why just in a second here. So, overclock's going to be the way to go to get your field upgrade. Now, field upgrade, this is where it gets pretty important. You have two options here. You can either use your munitions box, or you can use the suppression mine. Personally, I was using suppression mine because I got way more assists when using this thing, because of the fact that when they run over this, you get a ton of assist points whenever they walk over it, and they're constantly being stunned. And they can't get out of it unless they shoot the mine itself. So you're just going to be bombarded with points as your enemy is walking over this thing. But like I said, if you don't want to use suppression mine, the other option is to use munitions box, and this is where I said overclock can come in handy because you'll be able to get more munitions box to be able to spam more of those decoy grenades down mid-map. This works for pretty much every single weapon, so pick and choose whichever you decide is going to be the best option for you. Me personally, I prefer to use the suppression mine, but like I said, both are very good options in this case. Now once you have your loadout in-game, you have a couple options here. Now the game modes that I strongly recommend that you guys play to getting this done as quickly as possible is set your filter to either domination, hardpoint, or Headquarters, or Kill Confirmed. Either of those 4 game modes, personally, I would actually not play Domination just because it's a little bit uncontrollable spawns, and with Hardpoint and Headquarters especially, it's a little easier to predict where the enemies are going to be. Kill Confirmed is another great option as well. The only downside to playing that mode is that the game ends a lot quicker, so it's usually better if you try to play a longer match. That way you can get more XP for your weapon. So once you're actually in a game, all you got to do, and this is literally all you have to do, is spam your decoy grenades as much as possible inside of middle map. More specifically, if you're playing Kill Confirmed, you want to make sure you throw them mid map. If you're playing an OBJ mode like Headquarters, you want to throw them towards the Headquarters or in the general area of where the enemies are spawning, which 99% of the time is usually wherever the Headquarters is. Doing so, what this actually does, and like I said, a lot of people don't realize, the decoy grenades actually give you assist points for both enemies shooting in the general direction of where the decoy grenades are, and also if your teammate kills the enemy that's near the decoy grenade. A lot of people don't realize the XP is tied to everything that you do, so this is by far a faster method and a less stressful method to getting your weapon XP done and maxing out your weapons as quickly as possible. Using the SPR, I actually leveled up my weapon from level 1 to 9 in literally one game of Headquarters when I used this tactic. And also the suppression mine is more or less just the icing on the cake. Try to put it in a high traffic area and guarantee those enemies will run right over it. If you're running into a pretty good team, you know, a sweaty team that's trying their lives out, your only downside is that somebody may destroy your suppression mine. But like I said, the decoy grenades are a guaranteed strat to work. You'll pretty much always get assist points no matter what, so you don't have to worry about dying 30 times. One last little tip I do want to advise you guys of is to make sure that you guys are using UAV counter and VSAT as your kill streak. VSAT obviously being the advanced UAV. Just the nostalgia in me calls it the VSAT. Don't murder me in the comments box. But you want to make sure that you're using non-lethal streaks because these points will also count, and every time a teammate gets a kill with the UAV or counting UAV up, you're getting 10 XP for every kill counted during the time period that those streaks are in the air. So if, let's say you have a UAV, you have a counter, and a VSAT up, all up at the same time, that's 30 points per kill anytime your teammate gets a kill, which will count towards leveling up your weapon. But hopefully this guys helped you guys out. I got really tired of playing Invasion, and I'm sure you guys did as well, so I hope this is a less stressful method to getting your weapon XP as much as possible. If this helped you guys out, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free, helps the channel grow, and gives me more motivation to make more videos for you awesome people out there. Anyways, guys, more class setups, more tutorials on the way. I'll catch you guys later. It's your boy Primitive AK, signing out. Peace out, fellas.